And here locally, city leaders called the disorder after opening day festivities, quote, an outrage.
And today, the interim police chief here in Cincinnati announcing 17 arrests of people ranging in age from 14 to 50. So we have live team coverage for you tonight on the out of control crowds. We begin with WLWT News 5's Aaron Thomas. He's at the banks for us. Hi, Aaron.
Hey there, Mike. Hey, Megan. You know, of course, we all know that opening day is usually a day full of fun-filled festivities and celebrations leading up to the first game of the season here at Great American Ballpark. But as we saw in areas like the banks, well, things did unfortunately take a quick turn. I do want to show you video that you're seeing on your screen right now. It's been making the rounds on social media. Thousands of people were downtown over the Rhine. As we see every year on opening day, people were packed into the banks. Police were forced to shut things down late in the evening when things got out of control. You can see a massive crowd swarming a line of officers. Well, today, businesses here at the banks released a joint statement saying that they immediately cooperated with police, closing down their businesses, and are working to ensure the banks remains a safe place to have fun. Well, today, it was definitely a busy day in court where at least half a dozen people arrested went in front of a judge. One person who appeared this afternoon was ordered to stay away from the banks.
Stay away from the banks.
Okay. All right. In the meantime, while this case is pending, you can stay away from the banks.
As we mentioned, it was definitely a busy day in court. You had two different hearings, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and most of the charges were related to disorderly conduct, possession of weapons while intoxicated, as well as assault and resisting arrest. Reporting live here at the banks, Aaron Thomas, WLWT News 5.
So something that jumped out, Aaron, I want to ask you about the bonds, right? So some of them were set a lot different, a lot higher for some than others, right?
That's correct. You know, the first judge this morning, Judge Brad Greenberg, he really did not hold back when it came to calling out some of the people accused of some of this behavior. He said he purposely wanted to set bonds high in hopes of preventing some of the activity that we saw well throughout the urban core of downtown. You did see some misdemeanor charges with bonds set at around $30,000, but there were two cases that stood out. You had two people accused of felonious assault. Their bonds were set at $145,000 as well as $160,000. Mike?
All right, Aaron Thomas live for us at the banks. Thank you. You know, for some of the victims who were assaulted, it was just a devastating evening. One of them, a 13-year-old girl who was beaten and kicked by nearly half a dozen attackers. And
WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick talked to that girl today and is live for us with that story. Brian.
Yeah, Megan, I talked to the 13-year-old and her family. She's still recovering from this very violent attack. Now, they're concerned about her safety, so they didn't want her to appear on camera, but they did want people to know just how devastating this has all been. It began with celebrations on the opening day of baseball, but it was extra innings in a continuing season of violence. Officers dealing with one issue suddenly rushed by a man who's thrown to the ground, and that wasn't the only problem.
She down on the ground. They kicking her, pulling her hair. They stole her belongings. As she getting up, they still kicking her.
This is the aunt of a 13-year-old brutally beaten and kicked by a half dozen assailants in OTR just after the Reds game began.
But it's just the brutality that they did to her, the force that they put upon her.
Sheila Narrett is director of the Finley House Trauma Center. She deals with victims of violence, but this one was different. The 13-year-old is part of her family.
I was hurt. She's 13 years old, and she went out to have a good time at opening day parade.
The victim's family hoping to identify the attackers who are still on the loose. I think it puts a cloud over all of opening day.
A cloud, I would say a bullet in it. It killed it. From the banks to Washington Park, the whole downtown was in an uproar yesterday.
As a memorable opening day celebration ends up in a day some would rather forget. And so we got a statement from the mayor. He calls it an outrage, thanks officers. He says, in part, my expectation is full accountability for those involved last night, and every stakeholder and community member is willing to work with us to prevent this from happening again. City Manager Cheryl Long also thanked officers for working together to de-escalate the situation. As a community, we must do better, she said. Meanwhile, this 13-year-old had a concussion. When I talked to her, she was icing a really bad spot on her face where she had been kicked. Fortunate, though, she is up and around today. Reporting live, Brian Emmerich, WLWT News 5.
All right, Brian, again from 7 in the morning until